Hey boys and girls, it is Tuesday, October 13th, and I'm going to read to you today Monster Trouble. Winifred Schnitzel was never afraid, not of monsters or ghouls or noises they made. She loved scary movies and werewolves and thunder and peg-legged pirates who bury their plunder. She likes scary things. That's Winifred right there. Still, Winifred's bedtime was hardly spook-free. The neighborhood monsters would not let her be. Each night they'd show up and attempt to be scary. Some would growl, some would belch, some were slimy, some were hairy. What do you notice about this story and the words that Mrs. Dillon is saying? They're rhyming words. If you listen, the last word of every line over here, they rhyme. So listen on this next page for some rhyming words. But all of their monsterly mayhem was moot because Winifred Schnitzel thought monsters were cute. Still, night after night, all those monsters kept creeping into Winifred's room, interrupting her sleeping. What were two words that you heard that rhymed? Mrs. Dillon heard creeping and sleeping. Too tired for math, too exhausted for fun, she finally decided that monsters are done. She ordered a book titled Monsters Beware and constructed the sticky string small monster snare. She set up a trap. But that night, the big monsters all showed up first. The sticky string snare got so stretched that it burst. There were monsters on bedposts and stuck to the wall. They made slingshots from string. They were having a ball. Winifred sighed. They were louder than ever. She knew that she needed to try something clever. I just heard two rhyming words right there. Ever and clever. So she brought in some stinky old Limburger cheese. The label said, "Caution, makes big monsters sneeze." The monsters just called up the Goblin Street Deli. They ordered in bagels and fish eyeball jelly. So they don't really care. They're just going about their own thing. Winifred barely got through the next day. She's tired. Look at her. She dozed off in art class and snoozed through ballet. She decided, that's it. I've got to get tough. She was tired of monsters. Enough was enough. So she built every spook trap in Monsters Beware, and one of her own called the Prickly Bum Chair. Oh no, look at the Prickly Bum Chair. Poor Winifred yawned. She was so very sleepy. She was starting to look a bit spookishly creepy. Look at her. She's so tired. When the monsters showed up with their howling and roaring, Winifred Schnitzel was already snoring. She is exhausted. She was dreaming of puppies when a monster went hiss. She reached out and gave it a big sleepy kiss. The monster yelled yuck, and the others were heaving. One gagged and a big monster shouted, "I'm leaving." Winifred knew that despite her uniqueness, she discovered that monsters have one silly weakness. What do you think the weakness is? So she puckered and pouted and kissed them all good. Those monsters screamed, running fast as they could. Now Winifred sleeps very soundly at night. In the daytime, she's happy and perky and bright. But sometimes she finds that a monster's crept in right around bedtime with a monsterly grin. She ignores all the growling and roaring and hissing, since the one thing that all monsters hate most is kissing. So she scared him away with her kissing. And that's the end. I love these little monster drawings. All right. Thanks for joining in today. I hope you enjoy learning all about monsters. Don't forget to check out the Halloween reading room at the end of the day. Have a good day, guys.